My name is Michael Andrew. Over the past several years, I've been a guest performer with the fabulous Philly Pops Orchestra paying tribute to Frank Sinatra. I've been asked to talk about Frank Sinatra, how he's influenced my performing style, and why I think he's an important person for you to know about. Some of my earliest memories were listening to my mom and dad's records, and a lot of those records were Frank Sinatra recordings. In fact, I have some of them here. This one is really old. You can see it's a little smaller than the modern LP as we know it. It's called Swing Easy, and it's got great tunes. Just one of those things, a great Cole Porter song. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. And all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good? A lot of great songs on this one. And this one, Come Dance With Me, great title tune. Something's Gotta Give. Oh yeah, It's the Last Dance. They're playing the last dance. Here's Sinatra and Count Basie. Count Basie, one of the swinginest bands in history, and Frank Sinatra, he said it was his favorite band to perform with. I remember there was something about Frank Sinatra's style of singing that made me feel good. It wasn't just his voice, it was the way he phrased, and especially the groove of the songs. It was very different than the groove of the songs that my older brother and sister were listening to. And I'm going back to the time when I was in grade school or in kindergarten, and I was listening to my mom and dad's records, and I thought, man, I just love that groove, which instead of feeling like, you know, the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, it was just an easy groove that was going ka-ding, ding, ka-ding, ding, ding, ching, ka-ding, 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 ding, da-ding, ding. And later I learned that that was swing, and that I loved swing music, the music of the big bands. And all through grade school, all through high school, even though all my friends were listening to rock and roll, it stayed with me, and I was always a fan of swing music, and especially Frank Sinatra. No one phrased better than Frank Sinatra. The way he emphasized a lyric and made it feel as if he was speaking rather than singing. And when he sang, it was as if he was speaking right to you. There was an intimacy about it. Yet he was also a great musician with incredible instincts and an amazing resonance to his voice. A wonderful tone. Frank Sinatra was kind of like the first rock star. He grew out of a popular music scene where the orchestra was actually the star, and the singers were featured within the big band, but they really were there functioning as a way to get the lyrics of the song heard. The star was the big band itself. When Sinatra came along and started singing with the big bands, Harry James and later Tommy Dorsey, he kind of changed the game because he was so popular with his audiences and his singing style was so captivating that the audiences started to just come to see Frank Sinatra and were more there for Sinatra than the bands. Well, this changed everything, and now it was the singer who was the star of the show, and the band served to support him or backed him up. So Sinatra's style of performing paved the way for many performers who came after him, and as the recording industry grew, it became more popular for individuals to be the stars. Because of this, and because of the number of hits he had, it can be said that Frank Sinatra is the most important musical performer of the 20th century. Sinatra had a huge range of emotion that he conveyed through his singing style, but his favorite emotion to portray was heartache. He loved to sing what he called torch songs or saloon songs, songs of unrequited love, the gal that got away. And out of all those torch songs, there's one written by Johnny Mercer and Harold Arlen that he sang more than any other. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. I could tell you a lot, but you've got to be true to your code. Make it one for my baby, one more for the road.